Hey guys, it's Jonathan here again from PlayGuitar.com. Head on over and sign up for the free weekly lessons that I'll send to you. Or just subscribe on YouTube if you like. Today I've got a riff for you. It's right out of the top of the diatonic scale, the diatonic minor scale. We're in B minor today, so I know you can't see the two ends of my guitar here, but I'm on the 7th fret. Okay, that's our anchor point today. Diatonic minor scale, remember, goes like this. Okay, and we're also going to be working with the top end of the diatonic major scale. So remember, you can use these two interchangeably. They're in the same key, right? It doesn't matter. So anyways, the riff I wanted to show you basically goes something like that, right? And feel free to change this up and use this however you want, however it tickles your fancy. But what I'm doing basically, normally when you're picking, you're going you know, down, up, down, up, down, up on every single note that you're picking, right? We're going to change things up today and actually just drag our pick down across these 3 strings. And you can mute the strings a little bit with your palm on this side right here, right at the back near the bridge. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a different lesson probably, but you don't necessarily, I mean, depending on how you want to play the riff, you can let it ring out. You can let it ring out if you want, but I think it sounds better typically when you're kind of muting it a little bit and keeping it contained, just so you can hear each note separately. Oops. So anyways, that comes right out of the top of the diatonic minor scale. If you notice, all of those same notes are the top end of your E minor chord, right? So that's all we're doing here really, is we're playing an E minor triad. And then we're also going to be working with an F sharp minor triad. You see how it just comes right out of the top of that bar chord? So that's basically all there is to it. The other part that I'm adding on is just kind of a you got your 7th fret, and then I'm pulling off of the 10th fret and just working down that part of the scale. And then, of course, the exact same pattern works up there in the top part of the major scale. So think about different ways that you can use that. How can you get into that riff? All I'm doing there is I'm sliding up. Sliding up through parts of the scale, right? Or you could come out of using that riff. You could come out and work your way down the scale too, right? Just my mind blanked out on me here for a moment. You could use those same notes. Remember that your pattern changes a little bit here because you're in the top of the diatonic minor scale, so you've got to use that fret when you're coming out of the major scale. So you can use that to, you know, coming out or going in or however you want. You can work that into your riffs. But it's a fun one. Sounds good distorted too. Turn on the old talent button there. So, if you are using distortion there, I was using a lot of palm muting. The distortion really makes a big difference to that, right? So if you're, if you really enjoy using the talent button, I suggest you kind of work on your palm muting technique, because it'll help you keep those notes distinct from each other. So basically, there's some riff ideas for you, and try tossing that into some songs. Remember, that's out of B minor, so just play a B minor. They work with those chords, right, in the key of B minor, so or D major for that matter. So have fun with that. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that yellow button, and if you're on Guitar Tips Weekly, you can sign up, put your email address in at the top right of the page, and I'll send you the free weekly lessons. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.